siege of Constantinople in 4053 was one of the most significant events in world history, marking the end of Byzantine Empire and rise of the Ottoman Empire. It took place between April 6 and May 29, 453, the end of 1,000 years of Byzantine rule. Constantinople was capital of Byzantine Empire, strategically located at the crossroads between Europe and Asia, and the center of Christian orthodoxy. For centuries it was one of the most fortified and impregnable cities in the world. However, by the 4053 the Byzantine Empire was reduced to the just city of Constantinople and a few surrounding territories, while the Ottoman Empire under Sultan Mehmed II had grown powerful and ambitious. Sultan Mehmed II, also known as Mehmed the Conqueror, was determined to capture Constantinople and make it the capital of his empire. He gathered the massive army estimated to be between 80 and 100,000 troops, along with a powerful navy. One of his key strategies was to use massive cannons, including the famous Basilica, a huge cannon designed to destroy cities' thick walls, which had protected it for centuries. Constantinople defenders were much few in numbers, with estimated around 7,000 soldiers, both Byzantine and mercenary forces. The city ruler, Emperor Constantine the Great, knew they were vastly outnumbered but hoped for aid from Western Europe powers, especially the Pope and the Venetians. However, the aid never fully materialized, leaving the defenders on their own. On April 6, 4053, the Ottomans began bombarding Constantinople walls with their massive cannons. Over the next few weeks, the city defenders desperately tried to repair the breaches in the walls, while repelling Ottoman attackers. To outmaneuver the Byzantine defenders, Mehmed II also employed the clever strategies. He had his navy transported overland on greased logs to bypass the Byzantine chain that blocked the entrance to the Golden Horn, a critical waterway. This allowed the Ottoman fleet to surround the city from both land and the sea. Despite the brave defense, the continuous bombardment and repeated assaults weakened the city's fortifications. On May 29, 4053, Mehmed launched his final massive assault. The Ottomans broke through the weakened walls and city was overrun. Emperor Constantine died in battle, fighting alongside his soldiers until the end. Once inside the city, the Ottomans began looting, and many of the city inhabitants were killed or enslaved. However, Sultan Mehmed eventually stopped the looting and declared Constantinople would be the new capital of Ottoman Empire. He allowed Christian population to continue practicing their religion under Ottoman rule. The fall of Constantinople had enormous global implications. It marked the end of the Byzantine Empire, which had been a continuation of the Roman Empire for over 1,000 years. It also symbolized the shift in power from Christian Europe to the Muslim Ottoman Empire. For Europe, the loss of Constantinople was a pronounced shock, especially since it had long been considered the gateway to East. The capture of Constantinople also had long-term economic consequences. The Ottoman control of trade routes of the East forced Europeans to search for alternative ways to access wealth of Asia, which indirectly led to the age of exploration, the discovery of new sea routes, including the eventual discovery of Americas by Christopher Columbus. Today, the fall of Constantinople is remembered as a turning point in world history. The city, renamed Istanbul, became one of the greatest cities of the Ottoman Empire, and later modern Turkey. Mehmed II is celebrated in Turkish history as the founder of this new era, while the event is seen as symbol of the end of the medieval world and dawn of the Renaissance and modern era.